This is another one of my pickups. It's of two Marvel water bottles. Now, if you're wondering why there's two, even though they're very different, obviously this one is metal and this one is plastic. There's kind of a story behind all this. I was in my local Asda, and a couple of days before this particular water bottle, it was for £5, and when I was doing some shopping, a couple of days later, they dropped this to £2.50, right? But they didn't have any of these in stock. So what I did was I took a photograph of the price, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'll go to another local Asda to see, maybe that they might have that particular one in stock, and maybe at that price. And when I went and I tried to find out how much it cost, they said to me it was £5, which I thought was weird because obviously being Asda, you thought all the products would be the same price. So I contacted the Asda on Twitter, told them what was going on, and they said to me they didn't know which product I was talking about. So I actually had to take a photograph of the product which they had on an online site, and then show them the picture of this particular one, which was this one. And I said to me, it's a bit weird how, obviously, they're all Asda branches, but surely you would think that all their products would be in line with being the same price. That's what you naturally would seem to think. Sorry about if I'm coughing a little bit, because I'm recovering from a flu. I'm over the worst of it now, so anyway. And the guy replied to me on Twitter to say to me, "Oh, I was really they did have this one in stock in the second Asda that I went to, which is the one I went to the second one I went to, but it was for £5." And then the guy said to me, being just a goodwill, and he's a Marvel fan, he would give me like a voucher for me to use. So what I would do, I would end up picking this up. I'll get a £5 voucher to pick this up. Now, I didn't know that they gave me, it was only to purchase online, right? So I thought, okay, what I'll do is I'll either get them to deliver it or, click and collect. Now, here's where it gets really stupid. This costs £5. If I were to sit there to pay them to deliver it, it's £4, which is really ridiculous because, again, £4 to deliver it, the item is only £5. Now, if you go and click to collect it, they don't do it at my local Asda, which is really weird. I have to go to an Asda further out. Now, what they do is to click and for them to click to do the thing, it costs 50p, right? Which, fair enough, I'm willing to pay. But here's where it gets stupid. They charge you a further £3 for placing it in their digital basket, which to me is ridiculous. So you're being charged £3 to put something in a digital basket. Really? So I complained to customer services, which I finally managed to get through to someone there. They saw my point, put me through to the actual George's department, and then the woman couldn't speak proper English. And I'm explaining it to her that what's the point in me ordering this thing using an e-voucher, which I'm grateful they gave me. And then me pretty much if I go to click and collect or deliver, it's basically going to cost me the same price of actually buying it. I may as well just walk back into the store and pay it for £5 out of my own pocket. The woman keeps telling me, "Oh, it's wrong. Oh, it's wrong. No, it's not. What I need to do is I need to reset my phone and the browser also on my phone as well, which is not the problem, because when I clicked on it, it said you have to spend over £25 minimum. And I'm trying to explain this to her, and then she's still not kind of getting it. So I put the phone down, ring her back up again, get somebody else, but the person can't speak proper broken English. I thought, oh, God. So I put the phone down, managed to get through to someone else, explained the whole thing over again. And I said to the woman, well, I'm paying £5 for the thing and for the delivery, or basically for the delivery. I may as well just go and pay for it myself. So as a gesture of, so what they ended up doing is they gave me a £10 voucher. But this time, what I can do is I can take it in store. So what you do is basically you open the email, click on it, it opens it up, and then they just scan the barcode, which is what I thought they were going to do with the £5 one. So when I went to the first Asda, not my local but a different one, I saw this one for £5. So it's a metal one, so I got that. And I went back to the second Asda where I was going to get this, and they had only one left for £5. So effectively speaking, in total these were £10 or £10 for both, £5 each. So with the voucher, I ended up paying absolutely nothing for it because of what happened. Because I was simple, they ended up giving me a £10 voucher. So in a way, I suppose you could argue it kind of worked out. So I've got two different water bottles which I never even paid for, which is absolutely great. So sorry for that long explanation. So as you can see, this is a official Marvel product here. And this looks like classic Marvel from the maybe from the 60s to 70s. This looks like this is from the 60s. Maybe I'm wrong. And then you've got Thor, you've got Iron Man, you've got Spider-Man and Captain America, Hulk, and I don't know if that's Black Widow. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. So as you can, not the thing in there. As you can see, this one is made out of metal, and then you've got a plastic little cover thing here. And that's kind of quite tough. And inside of it, you can see that's kind of quite thick as well. So tight. So with it tightened, right, you shouldn't have any of the liquid absolutely spilling anywhere. So it's got like a kind of an extra kind of a lip. I don't know if you can kind of see it at the bottom of there. So that should help it with not any liquids being spilt. I don't know if the inside, the inside is metal well, so this is completely metal here. So let me just take this off here. So yeah, you can see the inside of it there. There's not going to be anything fascinating about that. So you can, I don't know if you can use hot things in it, because I don't know if it will do any damage, but obviously it's more of a water bottle, so you can put your water whether you're jogging or traveling around and you're thirsty. So yeah, so we've got this one here. Now we've got this one, and then this one's a lot smaller. I don't know if it says how big this one is. It doesn't say, but I do know. Yeah, it's not suitable for hot liquids. It says do not microwave, not suitable for hot liquids, and hand wash only. So this one is a 600 milliliter. So again, this is only going to be good for cold liquids like water or any of these drinks and stuff, and then you have to wash your hands. So no putting this inside of a microwave. You can't put the microwave anyway, and no putting this inside of a dishwasher, because you probably end up scratching all the artwork off here. So we'll put this aside, and then we've got the second water bottle. This is the one that I originally is the one I originally wanted, and then this one is obviously plastic. I don't know how big this one is. I'm trying to see because it doesn't really kind of say. Again, I would assume that obviously that it's not a good idea to put any hot liquids into this or to microwave it. So you're better off just washing it. So again, the top, I think whereas the other one had a plastic top, this one looks more of a metal top. Again, it's Marvel branded, and then you got all the different Marvel characters there. You got Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America. That looks like Captain Marvel, and that does look like Doctor Strange, I think. And you got Spider-Man and Thor. So you got all the characters, and I don't know if that's Black Panther. I don't know if that's Black Panther or not. It could be people. Some people correct me if I'm wrong. So we'll open this up. So again, it's got like a metal finish on the outside, but in the inside, as you can see, it's more of a plastic finish. And then the actual grey bit that you can see there, that's actually rubber. So once it corks in, that will help. That'll be good for making it more sealant so that keeping the water, keeping any liquids not leaking out. And we'll get rid of that. And obviously, as you can see, it's transparent. There's a little thing here, which I don't know what that says. It's one of different languages, but I can't see what it says. Yeah, this thing says here, hand wash, not suitable for microwave or dishwasher use. Use it only for cold drinks. I think this one is at 800 milliliter, because I know that when I saw it in when he has right, this one was a lot bigger. So yeah, right, this is so it's definitely bigger than this one. Yes, well, this is 600, I think, and I think this one is 800 if I remember correctly. So that's kind of cool. So we'll put the lid back. So yeah, I mean, as most people know, that I'm a big comic book fan. So to get items that are actually comic book inspired, I mean, I'm really dig getting things like this, being also a DC comic fan and also a Marvel fan. And that's what kind of I know it's a slight tangent on what we're doing here with this video, but that's what kind of disappoints me with some of these websites or people on social media, where it's like, oh, DC's better than Marvel, or Marvel's better than DC, and all these fanboys fighting over which one they think is better or more successful. And for me, real comic book fans, you know, will like both. I mean, I gravitate more to DC because that's what I grew up with. But generally speaking, I am a comic book superhero fan. So if it's Marvel, I'll watch it and I'll love it. It's, you know, some things are better than others, and if it's DC, the same thing. I just can't stand all this. Oh, you have to sit there and be a Marvel fanboy, and I hate anything that's not Marvel, or I know like DC and I have to hate everything that's not Marvel, etc, etc. Same thing, like I'll choose Star Wars or Star Trek, and me, I like both, so I don't give a toss what people think. Anyway, sorry for the long video, because you know, obviously me explaining as to how these came into my possession. But yeah, if you're lucky, you might be able to, and I don't know, because it's been over a few days now, you might be able to pick this up for £2.50 if your house has this. But if they don't, you're probably looking at £5 if you want to get this. And the same with this will cost you £5 as well, so it's a total of £10 for both. And as I said, I was lucky that they gave me the £10 after what happened, so I never ended up paying for any of these two things. So yeah, that kind of worked out for me. So, and I'm pleased, because as I said initially, this is the one that I only wanted, this one, and then I saw this one as well. So I thought, you know what, with the £10 voucher they gave me, I'm gonna buy both, so I can use it any one of these whenever I want. So, you know, that's great. Anyway, as I said before, I apologise for the length of the video. You know, it's just me getting things on my chest and explaining things, and I always want to share and do something a little bit different to what other YouTubers do. And again, I apologise for if I sound under the weather because of the flu. So feel free to like this video, because it does help with me being noticed on YouTube, because me being a smaller content creator. And also feel free to share this video. And also, if you already haven't, please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see stuff like this or any other stuff on my channel. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care, bye for now, and stay safe.